Matt Staver is a lunatic fundamentalist radio host, and he made some comments about the new Target policy that allows transgender people to go into whatever bathroom they please. So let's listen to what he had to say.
This is a common sense provision. You know, the fact is that we know sexual assaults occur. They are going to occur with or without these laws. There's no question about that. People commit sexual assaults. They commit them in buildings. They commit them in restrooms. But what you have now done, knowing that sexual assaults occur, knowing that they occur in these places where women are trapped and they can't get out, now what we've done through these laws is we've opened the door for every rapist and pedophile. Frankly, when you look at some of the people behind the North Carolina law and some of these other laws, who are they? They have been identified as, some of them that have been advocating this as pedophiles. Some of this is being financed by those who are actively promoting pedophilia.
Name one slapstick. He can't. You want to know why? He made it up. He said, well, I mean, look at this. The people who are advocating for transgender people going into the bathroom of their choice and being treated with dignity and respect, these are the same people who are in favor of pedophilia. I mean, come on. Am I right? No, you're not. No, you're not. Look, I've heard this all along, the slippery slope argument from the right when it comes to, you know, stuff like gay marriage and trans rights and whatnot. They throw some in there that are just not remotely correct. Like, they'll go, first we have gay marriage, then we'll have trans rights, and then you'll be able to marry a whale and fuck its blowhole. No? Nobody argued that last thing. You made that last thing up, which makes me think, what's going on in your mind? What's going on in there? And then, of course, the last step in all these is, and then legal pedophilia. That's where it's going to be, legal pedophilia. Except, if you actually listen to the liberals and what they've argued for all along, they say, our standard is consenting adults. Consenting adults. If it's a child, it is, by definition, not an adult. And also, by definition, they can't consent because when you're under a certain age and you haven't hit puberty, you are biologically and physically unaware of exactly what sex is and the implications of it. So none of us have ever argued for legal pedophilia. You made that up. It clearly violates our standards. We say consenting adults. It's not consenting. It's not adult. So they just make it up. Yeah, sure. You want to marry your chair? Go ahead, marry your fucking chair. Fine. This is where it's going next. And on top of that, you know what it does? It dehumanizes the actual relationships, for example, that gay people have and the marriages that they have. Where, you know, it belittles it. Like, that's the same as somebody marrying a fucking hat. You're marrying a hat is what you're doing. Or it's two adults with feelings and emotions and background stories and lives to talk about and lives, and they go, yeah, we love each other, we want to get married, and we're going to live happily ever after, and it's going to be a relationship like anybody else. Yeah, sure. That's the same as somebody marrying a Jackie Chan DVD from 1997. The fuck are you saying? What are you saying? It never made any sense. So there you go. Now, this is what happens, by the way, when people don't have a counter-argument. When you don't have a counter-argument to Target saying, how about we just let people go into the bathroom of their choice? You know, how about if you're a trans woman? Hey, you can go into the woman's bathroom. That's not controversial at all. When you can't respond to that with anything illogical, just straw man your opponent. And you say, same people who want pedophilia want this. But that's not true. But that's the argument I'm going to use because it's all I can say because I can't actually defeat you in a realm of ideas. Exactly. That's what we thought all along.